Now, Angola's ruling MPLA party looks likely to win the presidential election. With more than 65% of the votes counted, Angola's election commission says the MPLA has a wide lead. Now, if victory is handed to the party, Defense Minister Joao Lourenco will succeed President José Eduardo dos Santos, who ruled the country for 38 years. The MPLA party claimed victory on Thursday, but Angola's opposition rejects those results. Well, Antonio Frank teaches safety and security management studies at the Hague University. He joins us now live for more on that election. Antonio, what would you have expected, first of all, this election to turn out any other way than with an MPLA victory?
Thank you for having me. Firstly, honestly not, because I have been in Angola a few times and also spoke to a lot of people in Europe, but also in Angola itself. And when you speak to people, when you have conversations, well, the expectation was the MPLA would win. The question was always, well, how big the win would be.
Okay.
So there was the discussion, actually, not whether they would win, however, well, the number of votes they would get, actually.
So far, the opposition is rejecting the preliminary results. But, I mean, is there anything the opposition can do to contest this?
Well, the problem, they are contesting the results, and they are, for example, saying they have witnessed fraudulent actions. However, in terms of proof, like hard proof, well, there's not much. And also you have the international community, the observers, stating that the elections were frank and fair. Okay. So the only thing they can do is just, well, seek for media attention and hope population picks up, and also the national media picks up, and somehow, well, something happens. Okay.
We had repeatedly said this was a historic election because for the first time in almost 4 decades, José Eduardo dos Santos wasn't on the ballot. But Joao Lourenco was his defense minister, and it still leaves the same party in power. So is anything actually set to change for Angola?
As I also talked to my colleagues about this, I believe when there is a change of seats, there is always a change. And of course, I do understand that you do have the same political party in power, the same lines, and also probably also a lot of the same people. However, I think Lourenco is an individual. I'm sure he has his own vision. I'm sure he also has his own idea about which way the country should be directed. So I do expect changes to be there in place, but at the same time, and I do agree with your comment, well, the party line will be the same, of course, but well, it's still a different person with probably different ideas.
Okay. Antonio Frank, thank you so much for joining us there from The Hague.